Simplifying radical expressions. We're looking at some examples. That's just how we roll. Say we have the square root of 3 over the square root of 12. We can rewrite this as the square root of 3 over 12. And then if you like, you can just go ahead and reduce. So 3 goes into 3 one time and into 12 4 times. Is that right? Going to 12 4 times? I think so. We can now rewrite it as the square root of 1 over the square root of 4. Square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2, which reduces down to a half at some point in time. And that's probably how I'd work that problem. There's other ways of doing it, but let's just keep it simple. Keep it simple. What else we got? What about, okay, things are going to start getting a little bit trickier. 3 roots of 4 over 9. 3 roots of 4 over 9. I think, what are we going to do here? This is looking nasty now. I'm trying to figure it out. Want to simplify that. You could write this in exponential form, which might help out. Possibly. If I wrote 4 to the 1/3 over 9 to the 1/3. All right. 4 to the 1/3 over 9 to the 1/3. Let's see. This can be rewritten as 2 squared to the 1/3. And this can be written as 3 squared to the 1/3. How's that going to help us out any? I'm trying to get it figured out. Hold everything. If I multiply, okay. Let's rewrite this. We got, what do we got up here? Actually, you know what? Let's leave that 4 to the 1/3. All right. Let's leave 4 to the 1/3 up here. And down here in the denominator, we got 3 to the 2/3. Yeah. 3 to the 2/3. We can multiply the bottom by 3 to a 1/3 and the top by 3 to a 1/3. This is kind of tricky here. We're trying to get that radical out of the denominator. And so, okay. We can add their exponents. Since we both have the same base, you add their exponents. So 2/3 plus a 1/3 is just 1, so it becomes a 3 down here in the denominator over I'm going to convert this back over. 3 to the, right, 3 roots of 4 times 3 roots of 3. Yes, we can do that. I think I'm doing this so you can better see it. Now, since this is 3 roots of 4, this is 3 roots of 3, you can go ahead and join them together if you would like. And that just becomes 3 times 4 is 12 over 3. And the whole idea was to get that radical out of the denominator, right? We had this radical down here. if we had to rewrite this in the denominator. So we wanted to get that out of there. 12 is 2 times, let's see, 3, 6 times 2, 2 squared times 3. Yeah, you can't do anything with that. All right, next, let's look at another one here. What about if I had 3 roots of 1/4? So this would be written as 3 roots of 1 over 3 roots of 4. But we want to get this radical out of the denominator. 3 roots of 1 is just 1. Okay, but somehow we got to get that radical out of there. So I'm going to rewrite this as 1 over 4 raised to the 1/3 power. Right? 3 roots of 4 is 4 raised to the 3rd. So multiply the bottom by 4 raised to the 2/3. But what you do to the bottom, you got to do to the top. Okay? So this leaves us with 4 raised to the 2/3 over 1/3. Since our bases are the same, we can add the exponents. 1/3 plus 2/3 is 1. So we're just left with 4 down here in the denominator. But let's take a look at this here. Okay? Take a close look at that, because I think we're going to be able to reduce that down. So this is 3 roots of 4 squared over 4. 4 squared over 4. Okay, so 4 squared, what is that? That's 2 times 2, which is 4, times 2 times 2. Remember, this is all 3 roots of over 4. Right, so you have 2 times 2. That's 4 squared, which is 16. But 2 times 2, yeah, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. I about confused myself on that. We can rewrite this as 2 to the 3rd times 2. 2 to the 3rd times 2, right? And it's all over 4. Now, this 2 to the 3rd times 2. I'm going to go ahead and write this now in exponential form so you can better see it. And that's definitely, I don't know, it seems like I've really worked this one out, hadn't I? Really getting out there. Alright, I'm just going to write over here to the left. So this is 2 to the 3rd, breaking this up, raised to the 3rd power, times 2 raised to the 3rd power. Okay? It's all over 4. Add or multiply your exponents, so this becomes 2 times 2 to the 3rd over 4. We have a 2 up here in the numerator, a 2 in the denominator, so that's going to reduce down to 2 to the 1/3 over 2. If we were to rewrite this back in radical form, which we probably should since we started with radicals, we need to end with radicals. Okay, should all reduce, it should be rewritten as 3 roots of 2 over 2. So we really worked that one out. Went from here, that is equal to this right here. You can always plug those into your calculator and check them out. Seemed like we worked very many problems in that section. Alright, one more video for this section will be done. You should be catching on by now. Okay, see you in the next video.